or indie.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, it can't be too well produced, you know?
Exactly.
Because then people will be like, yo.
This isn't real.
In fact, lo-fi is even better.
Absolutely. Yo, this is punk rock. You ever see like really well produced podcasts? Not gonna say any names. But then it's like mad dog shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see ours, and we're actually talking shit about Mad Dog, and it's way better.
That is a callback to episode 1.
Yeah.
That is pretty good. But yeah, Mad Dog is maybe the nectar of
Poverty.
the dogs.
Oh. I was going to say, yeah, I could not find it in the Heights. I went to 3 gas stations and 2 liquor stores in the Heights. And whenever I was at the second liquor store, they were like, what are you looking for? And I was like, Mad Dog 2020. And they're like, oh, you need to go to a convenience store, but in a worse area.
You need to be scared.
Yeah.
If you're scared to walk in.
And then I came to Sunnyside, and they had 7 flavors.
Hell yeah.
So.
They even like have a poster for it and shit.
Yeah.
They're proud of it.
Yeah.
We also have a
like it's fucking wine.
Yeah.
The flyer is like a lady.
If you go to a nice restaurant in Sunnyside, the wine person will actually suggest Mad Dog.
Yeah, for real. A sommelier.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like,
the word. I can't say it.
This
so.
one has hints of child support. There's a finish of
police brutality.
yeah.
Your coat.
A finish of a neck on the back of your neck. Jesus Christ. Wait, a knee on the back of your neck. God, that I fucked up my offensive. Dude, that's even worse when you fuck up your offensive racist joke.
The coaster is food stamps.
It has a hint of unfair trial.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. A splash of police brutality for sure. But that's what really hits you.
Yeah.
You might black out off of that police brutality.
So you passed out at McDonald's. You're gonna get 20 years. Because
we caught you in the ball pit, bitch.
You're getting 20 years. Get him out of here.
Oh, you know you're in a bad neighborhood when they have a children's playland and it's not stocked with balls or anything. There's
it's just a pit.
It's just empty. It's locked.
Yeah.
And all day they don't let anyone in there.
Yeah, when there's a chain link fence around the play place.
Yeah. No, but for real, the one by over here.
Yeah.
Oh, did I tell you? I was telling Chelby last Saturday. The McDonald's, it just they all like went on strike in the middle of like 10 p.m. weekend rush.
Yeah.
And they all just said, we're off the clock. And they all started making themselves drinks and drinking them like in your face. I got out of my car and I was like, because I could see my DoorDash order because they identify it by the number. So I saw my order and I was like, that's my order. Can you just give me that order? She's like, I'm off the clock. I'm like, that's my fucking order right there. I was swearing at her.
You should have just gone inside and just grabbed it. What are they gonna do?
I was that guy.
They're off the clock.
I hope if someone was filming me, I was World Star Hip Hop out of my car. I pounded on the drive-through glass.
Were they closed inside?
Yeah, they had just closed inside.
Yeah.
So like at 10
So if you would have just gone inside to get the order.
No, they were closed inside now. No. So
they're already closed.
It was
by the
10?
time you came.
Actually, I got out of my car. I go crazy at this particular McDonald's.
Yeah.
I go Karen.
Do they know you?
They probably do. Yeah. They definitely know me.
Yeah.
That hot-headed, light-skinned Mexican.
Oh, fuck. Here comes the Scion.
Yeah.
How funny if you walked in like one shoe off. Hey! The fuck's taking so long? This is my job, bitches!
Oh my God. It was my second time complaining that day, too. Because earlier than that, I was like, if y'all stop dancing, maybe.
Yeah, you said that. So you know how they have like the alarms? The alarms are going off, and they were just twerking to the alarms.
Yeah, it was like beep, 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 and like they were like feeling it.
Yeah, they were TikToking, bro.
Yeah, and there was I could see it again in my order. I'm like, is that? I think that's my order. And then she's like, hold on, I got another fucking move coming. They could move though. They had moves. I'm not gonna fucking front on that.
They should be stripping.
They're way too talented for that place.
Yeah.
They deserve better.
They do. I think that's what. Yeah. I think that's why they're acting out. You know, it's like
They're not challenged.
Yeah, they're too hot for McDonald's.
I like strikes when I hear about that shit. I know. I'm sure it's like annoying when you're in that situation, but every time I hear that,
You should have crawled through the window.
every time I hear some business on strike, I'm like, fuck yeah, like go on. I would love to be part of a strike.
You should keep a brick in your
at a
car to
place.
break the McDonald's drive-through window.
Oh, I bought a knife recently.
Yeah.
It has the glass breaker on it.
Oh hell yeah,
Nice.
dude.
So next time.
Yeah. We found the secret group window breaker.
Yeah, I didn't know it was like because people like they threw a brick through your. You don't need a brick.
No,
It's just this little knife.
you can use a spark plug too.
No, it's just this little knife, and it has this little like pointed thing on the end, and it's literally called the glass breaker.
Have you broken any glass with it?
I really want to.
Couldn't they be lying to you? They're just like, oh yeah, it's a glass breaker, and then it turns out it's not.
Well, I mean, I guess so.
How fucked up would it be? And kind of funny if you were like in the
Dying in a car.
Yeah, or like the car was sinking in the water and you had to brake, and you're like, fuck.
What a stupid fucking prank, though. To
Yeah.
we call this part of the knife a glass breaker, but it's not.
Yeah.
Have fun dying, bro.
It has a seatbelt cutter
Yeah, there you go.
and a
That's
glass
a
breaker.
knife.
Dude, how funny would it be if someone was trying to break into your car with you in it and you slit their throat with the seatbelt
You
clicker
can't. You can't.
cutter? You
No,
can't?
No, you can't. You can't use it on it. You could not cut somebody with this thing.
Oh,
So it's like a plastic, and there's like a little gap, and inside it is a blade, but you couldn't even get in there with your finger if you wanted to. So like the only thing that
Stick a lip in it, or
I
like a pussy lip. I
I
don't
mean,
know about a mouth lip.
like you have a whole knife.
You could notch somebody's ear.
You have to squeeze it and fit it in there.
you just
Yeah.
gotta grab them real tight and just hold on a second. Like tell them to hold on and just like cutting
Bear with me.
cutting their fucking throat all slow and shit.
Man. Well, if you've ever seen those beheading videos, am I right?
Yeah.
And there's, well, sometimes they have like a dull blade, and that's
Yeah.
worse. It's
for
worse.
sure.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Could you imagine getting your head chopped off with a butter knife?
Think about all the fucking time, my friend.
Yeah, it's the only way I can come anymore.
People, but I would be like, "What you think about? Nothing."
I'll tell you what I think about. Someone cut my head off with a fucking butter knife. And you wonder why I can't sleep.
That's why I try to sharpen my butter knives in
Yeah.
case someone breaks in and is gonna behead me with one of them.
Not today, bitch.
I just don't want it to be too dull, you know.
Is it really that much better for a butter knife to be dull? Can you not cut butter with a sharp knife?
No, I think it's so that you can like give it to your like little kid that's just getting used to using.
Your
like,
kids shouldn't be eating butter. That's why we're fat.
Yeah, that's a good point. But you can spread other shit, you know.
That's true.
Jam and shit.
Hell yeah, Albert.
I'm so going back to Antonio, but that's my fucking order right there. They're fucking dancing. Fuck you, man. We're on strike. My order's right there.
They didn't even say they were on strike.
I would have taken
But
a
they were acting
video.
like
I think it's the white woman in me, but I would have filmed it.
See, the thing is, in that case, I feel like they were wilding.
Yeah.
I was wilding even worse because I was outside of my car banging on the
I would have filmed it.
window. I think I got filmed. That's why I think I might be on Worldstar. I haven't checked,
Yeah.
but it didn't escalate too much more.
I would have escalated it.
Then I took pictures and I did take pictures to show the customer,
Yeah.
and I showed them the lady drinking a drink in the in the drive-through, and he's like, "God damn, it's always something with this McDonald's,"
Yeah.
and it is.
Maybe stop ordering from there.
Yeah, it was stupid of me to. I feel
Well,
like
you can't pick where they order from.
No.
well,
You can pick where you accept orders from.
Well, yeah,
So
but
I'm at the point where if I get a Popeyes order, I decline it every time.
we're cutting
that's
this
a
out.
good
We're
choice.
cutting this out.
It's a business. It should be ran like a business. It takes they don't start on the order till you get there, and
Yeah.
then like they're rude, and then like I tend to get harassed at those places.
Yeah.
So I just don't take Popeyes orders anymore.
Well, what were you wearing?
Fucking pants, clothes.
Yeah.
I don't.
No, I'm just-
I don't dress like a whore when I DoorDash.
Well, I'm kidding, right?
I'm not out here whore dashing.
They're going, this white bitch
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I feel
thinks
like
she's going to get the food and just pay and leave.
Yeah.
You're going to wait, bitch.
yeah.
Like, no, you haven't been catcalled yet. You need to wait a little bit longer for your order.
Yeah. My mom hates getting catcalled too.
I don't know any women that like it.
The thing is,
So,
I-
go.
it's actually like black women like it. Sometimes I see it happen.
Yeah.
They get catcalled,
Yeah.
and you see their face. They kind of like, you know.
Mhm. Well, they
Okay.
appreciate it. And I'll say this: the thing that I think,
Hey, little mama.
and I'm not a woman, obviously, so I don't know.
What?
I'm not a woman, so I don't.
Is it obvious?
If I got, I mean, I've been hit on by like gay dudes and shit, which any straight dude knows has a sense of humor. If you get hit on by a straight dude, it's fun. Like you're like, hell yeah, like this guy thinks I'm hot.
Yeah,
you know,
I'm
like
fuckable.
Yeah.
it's cool. Like he
Yeah.
just told me I was handsome. You don't
Yeah.
get told that shit when you're a dude.
Yeah.
Um,
You should be worried if it doesn't happen.
but
at
I
least
think
once in a
I think that's always, you know, it's interesting because like it's like, well, the other side of it is you don't get catcalled ever because you're unattractive.
Right.
I think women sometimes forget that. Like the other side of not ever getting catcalled, since it's obviously such a horrible thing that happens,
Yeah.
is knowing that you're ugly
Yeah.
and no one wants to fuck you. Like,
Yeah. No, I get.
which one is better. Like, let's really decide. Like, is it better to feel ugly and unfuckable, or is it better to have an annoying dumbass catcall you? Like,
I get offended that I don't get raped more because I'm not fuckable. They don't want to fuck
Now,
me.
now that's taking it. Now Shelby, that's
It's
taking
the same shit.
Now,
It's
Shelby, that's
it's
taking it too far now.
what's the word? It's unsolicited shit that we don't want. Either way, whether it's
No. I'm
verbal
just
or-
saying that there's another side to that.
So rape victims should be grateful that they
but-
found them attractive.
Well, no,
Wait,
I'm
wait.
not talking about rape. I'm talking about catcalling.
It's in the same vein.
I like this. I feel like I'm in the middle here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I see what I know what Albert's saying.
I don't think whistling
To a point.
is the same thing as rape.
I
but-
also think it's cultural, and I know that's we be like what, but
Yeah.
it is cultural. In some countries, it's actually even girls catcall. In like Latin America, so like that. At least I've seen it. I got catcalled when I was younger. You know,
Yeah.
not gonna lie, fucking, it was awesome.
But that just shows you
How much younger?
A lot younger, like
Like 8.
yeah, no, well, no, but like you know,
I like those light up Skechers, boy.
you know, like I was probably like 20 last time, you know.
Yeah.
But no, I think it is cultural. In some cultures that are just louder, Italians, Black, Hispanics, they're just it's like they're just being impulsive, and
Yeah.
they're saying you're beautiful because I don't know. I actually do think that it's like it's the old school of liking a girl's Instagram selfie, right? Like back before
Yeah.
that shit, there was no way to tell a girl that you didn't know that she was hot. Besides, you had to yell at them.
The only thing is from a woman's perspective, you don't know how to react to it. Because if you just say, if you respond positively, they might not leave you the fuck alone. And if you respond negatively, they might not leave you the fuck alone. Like, they might get mad if you're like, you know, if you ignore them, they're like, hey, bitch, I'm talking to you, or something like that.
So
That's fucked up.
So
I'm not saying
Yeah.
that.
but see, to me, like I thought catcalling was like literally walking by and someone yelling something at you. Are you talking about someone
Sometimes.
hitting on you, like
No,
someone,
okay,
like,
so
next to you, like-
sometimes it's they're walking by and they'll stop or they'll like come up to you and shit and like just in a public area where I'm minding my own business, when a man yells something at me or comes up to me and says like it's different from a compliment, because a compliment is fine. That's fine. But whenever they're like telling me I need to get me a Mandingo warrior and shit along those lines, like
Is that what they always say?
that's what that guy at Popeyes said.
It was one. See, this is that old school American History X racism type shit, right?
Okay, yeah,
Where the
yeah.
dad was like, "Oh, a black guy broke into my truck, and now we need to exterminate the black race."
No, I don't think that. For the record, no, and it's other races too. I've been catcalled by Asian guys. I've been all of them.
Yeah, but
And
like,
like
were
I
they
said-
kind of hip hoppy though?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
What I'm speaking about is
Yeah.
specifically yelling.
Even
I'm
yeah.
not speaking of anything past yelling. Now,
Yeah.
once a dude is like physically next to you and
Yeah.
like talking to you like up and personal, like and hitting on you,
Yeah.
and doing it more aggressively. I don't think that's not what I'm referring to, but
No, yeah, me neither.
Well, it's
because I don't know how that feels.
But
that's harassment now.
Even in the
That is
passing,
straight, like, yeah.
even in the passing shout or the honk or the whistle or whatever, it still plants this seed of fear in your mind because you're like, oh, this man that I don't know has noticed me. And so then you're like, is this guy going to follow me? Because I've been followed before.
Yeah.
So it's like, it plants that seed of like, oh, God, he knows I exist and he thinks I'm attractive. What the fuck is he going to do?
Yeah. Well,
and that's what it's like to be a woman. It's super fun.
Well, yeah. I think that you need to listen to two men explain to you what it's like to be a woman.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Because we're sticking up for the man here. And we're going to always stick up for the man. Because
I think
in the end, men are right.
I'm going to start catcalling construction workers just to even the playing field.
Yeah. I mean, I think I saw a sketch that was kind of like that.
Yeah.
Well, man,
It's a heavy topics.
Yeah.
What? I like this.
No, me
No,
too.
it's good. It's good.
This is awesome. This
Yeah.
is like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
No. Well, I'm trying to because the thing is, I also think that we both think that this particular guy went too far, and that was not cool.
Yeah.
But I don't always think that it is like the worst thing on earth for.
No, there's way worse things that can happen to women, but.
Well, okay, of course not the worst thing
Well,
on
at
earth.
the end of the day, it's gonna be I mean, like you just said, like you put it very good. Like for you, because you're not speaking for every woman. You're not.
Yeah.
You're speaking for you. I mean, that's just the truth.
Yeah.
So what her experiences is, no matter what the situation is, yelling up on for her, it's all scary.
Yeah.
So for you, unfortunately, everything is like a triggering thing. That is awful. But I don't think it's like that for every single woman. But at the same time, like I said, like it sucks to hear that because it's like, well, shit, because that's how fucking guys, a lot of them think. How do I interact with women? I'm either gonna hit on her, yell at her, and that's it. You know, like there is nothing else.
You could talk to them like a person. You could have a conversation.
But what is that? Explain what that is.
Hey, how are you?
But if it was a stranger, would you even really like that?
I mean, I've had strangers come up to me and talk to me decently, and I didn't mind.
Like in a bar setting or something?
Yeah.
Sure, but not like in the parking lot?
No, not in the parking lot, not on the street, not...
Okay. So maybe I think the lesson
here... Don't talk to bitches on the street.
Yeah. Save it for some type of more socially acceptable situation.
If I'm in a social place like a bar, like I've had guys buy me drinks, I've had conversations with people.
We get it, Shelby. You're hot, okay? Like
no. I'm
in the grand scheme of this conversation, Shelby is just sick of all this male attention.
You know what the other problem is that there's a narrative that is actually pushed by women online, which is that fuck nice guys. You know this.
Yeah, I mean
and that fucks a lot of us up. When I first started dating, I was being the most gentleman's guy on the planet, and I was literally being told by women and men, "You're being too nice."
I don't think there's anything wrong.
Well, no, I'm just saying that there's a confusing narrative around this culture that fucks everything up. I'm not saying anything about what you're going through. I'm just saying that
I know.
In the world, it's being passed around that being a gentleman is not what you're supposed to do. I'm just saying that's
kind of.
Yeah.
I think it's also a lot of the thing.
Throwing that out there so you know that.
Yeah,
that's a real thing that young men are being taught. Don't you dare be nice. Women won't fuck with you.
I don't think
that is a real fucking thing that we get told at a young age. Like, what do we do about that?
I will say, I don't think the Mandingo warrior was thinking like.
No, but it's being told by women.
Oh man, I don't want to be.
Women are telling young men, "You're being a fucking pussy. Man up and be aggressive." Like women tell men this shit.
So I don't know, the whole like women don't like nice guys. Like we do like guys that are nice, but also you have to be more than nice. You have to be interesting too, or attractive,
100%.
or
and
something.
there are women out there that genuinely want a nice dude.
Yeah,
it's just super small.
Yeah,
like it's like this. What do you think, Antonio?
It's it's a balancing act.
It's a confusing thing.
It is.
I always feel like when I actually like a girl,
it's not black and white at all.
I'll notice I'm getting too nice because if I actually like a girl, I will be like too nice, like and if I only kind of like a girl, I'll be like kind of like cocky a little bit,
Yeah.
and they'll like that a lot more. But I'm
100%.
like, but then I'm seeing a girl I don't even really like. The only reason I'm this confident is because I don't really like her. You know?
Yeah.
How do you act that confident to girls that you actually like? You gotta like pretend to not like them, but like that's playing games. Like we're all gonna die alone, Albert.
Yeah.
At least I'm gonna die fucking alone. I hope at least a mass grave.
Yeah. I want to spoon someone.
I do not know what it's like to have a woman follow me around all night, harassing me. I don't know what it's like, and that's got to be awful. Like,
yeah.
I have had women follow me around like that.
Really?
Yeah, I had like a whole friend group,
a gaggle
of like guys and girls being like, she likes you. You should like.
Fuck her.
What's going on? What's wrong?
And like you felt pressured and uncomfortable and all that.
Yeah,
it's never happened to me.
Yeah. I was like in a small town doing a show, and like they were all like basically trying to get me to, this girl.
Betty Sue wants your cock. Come on.
She just had bad skin, really bad skin.
Yeah.
And I don't have great skin either, but it was just it's a little too bumpy.
Oh fuck!
I'm sorry, y'all. I mean, I'm pretty sure it clears up every once in a while. Oh man, at least I didn't mention her name because I don't remember that bitch.
Oh my God.
Remember that bumpy bitch?
Oh man, wish her the best though.
Yeah.
But I mean, it can happen sometimes. Also, like I've had women like grab my ass and stuff at work.
Yeah, that's not cool.
I mean, it was pretty cool, but also it was like. But then I would like, but like this one girl, she would like, no, this one girl, she would like she grabbed my ass, and then she wouldn't like. I'm like, okay, like, do you want to go on a date or something? And she's like, no, she's just doing that for like the dominant.
I think in the
domination.
I think in the future we won't, like, the dating thing will be, it's gonna be done because it is too complicated.
Yeah. And
nothing really makes sense. And I think in the future we'll just like do everything will be done through a screen, or people won't be going out as much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people will just meet someone directly through the internet. But I got fucking what is it? One of my first wife's gay friend grabbed my ass. Well, he stuck his finger up my ass, basically.
Oh Lord.
That's harassment. And
he did that, and I already had known him.
Wait. How do you think?
I don't know if this matters or not. Like, I
he
don't
went
know
through
if
the
this
pants.
Makes it better or not? But just real quick, like
goosed him.
Just like real fast, like up the butt,
like through the jeans type.
Just put his hand. We were walking in somewhere, and he just did that real quick. And I already known him beforehand a little bit, and I knew him fairly well. But I remember thinking how that was it definitely shocked me a little bit.
Yeah.
But it didn't, and you had said like there had been a woman who had grabbed your ass, or
thing is I thought she was cute, and
and I'm just saying,
but it kind of hurt my feelings that she didn't think she only meant to do it to just kind of like fuck with me.
Yeah, and this is what makes everything complicated because we see things so differently.
Yeah.
When that happened to me, it shocked me, but it didn't bother me at all. It just didn't. It
didn't scare you.
It didn't do anything to me.
Yeah.
All it did was make me think that he liked me.
Yeah.
That's all it did. It made me think, oh, he's attracted to me, and he touched me because he's attracted to me. And so I took it as, it's like not a compliment, but like, it's like an aggressive compliment. And I took it as like, well, fuck it. I think and I don't know. I'm trying to say, like, it didn't do anything to me. It was shocking in the moment. Like, oh my God, I can't believe he did that. But then I was like, oh, he did it because he wants to fuck me.
Yeah.
But he's not going to fuck me because I'm not going to let him, because I'm not
gay.
Because you could physically fight him off,
right.
which I
think this is the point that the difference is that
a woman feels like if I'm screwed, basically, because if he wants to overcome me, he can.
Yeah.
And so there's like that unbearable, like unhauntingly, like it's just like a constant, like, I'm fucked, Like,
I think if a midget sexually harassed me, I'd be like, yeah, it's fine. I just kick him over, Fuck
All right, y'all. If you're a midget and you see Shelby in the streets, you can holler.
By the way, I think
Yeah.
at this point, all women should just carry guns.
Yeah, I need
Yeah.
to
Just
get a gun.
carry a fucking gun
Yeah.
and shoot any mother. Like if every, it's like the police. You know, it's like the police. Like, why is everyone scared of the police? Why does everyone even listen to police in the first place? Because we're scared they might pull their gun out and shoot us, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, we would be like, "Fuck you!" If they have like a stick or whatever.
Yeah.
But if all women and everyone knew that they all had a gun on them, every guy trying to do some weird shit.
If all women just had a gun in their pussy.
If every girl had a gun on her, you know, then we might fucking be able to.
I was gonna suggest that earlier, Shelby. Just get a gun.
I need to. I'm
And
just
shoot a
very
motherfucker.
poor.
Wait. Okay. This is the first fundraiser we're gonna start for the podcast.
No, don't.
Well,
I'm very proud also.
well, I mean, I'm not gonna be like very baggy about it.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna say right now, if you want to send a gun
Oh, okay, yeah, just the whole gun.
or
Just pieces of a gun. You put it
Amazon gift
together.
card gun amount, or wait,
Do they
I
have
don't know.
guns on Amazon?
You can burp.
Yeah.
But no, my roommate, he just got here. He works for my dad. He's like an employee of my dad.
Yeah.
And I opened his mail on accident, and it was like pieces to make a gun.
Interesting.
'cause
They
he was-
got like IKEA guns.
Yeah, it was like, but it was just like the trigger part
Yeah.
and like a different part of like a rifle.
Yeah.
But apparently, you can build guns, so like they can sell pieces to make guns on Amazon.
Yeah.
But they can't sell the gun. You have to put it together yourself, and then get the ammunition, and then have the gun. But I guess also in Texas you can have guns. Like it's not even. Do you even need a license to have a gun?
Not anymore, right, or something?
I think that if you're feeling, I know that when my son was born,
I really wanted to shoot him, so I got a gun.
I
Cried a lot.
No, I just think that if there's anyone out there that feels that's vulnerable,
Yeah.
I know that I know as an example, like I've never felt that vulnerable. When I had my son was born. Me and my wife were walking around the neighborhood, and a dog from some random house, it was like a Rottweiler or something, or a pit bull, lunged at us, like, and I thought he was about to like attack us, but he got stopped by his chain, and so it made me paranoid. I'm like, well, shit, if he would not have been chained up, he could have just came and did whatever. Maybe I should carry a gun or mace to protect.
Yeah.
And I only thought about it because of my son. Like I never think about it. If I was just with me, I would.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a thing where I thought, and if there's a fear there, legitimate fear.
I think the other thing is just I don't want to get a gun because I get real sad sometimes.
What about mace? What about mace?
Oh, you get
That's
sad, you start
true.
macing yourself.
That'd be the funniest shit. Do that on a Facebook Live.
I'm gonna do it, guys.
No.
Yeah.
It's just a suggestion.
Yeah.
I know what it feels like to feel like fuck. Like
Yeah.
well, like I said, like
Every time I come to Antonio's neighborhood.
I don't blame you. No, I want to buy a gun too.
Yeah.
no, but Shelby's making it sound very scary to be a woman.
No,
Yeah.
it is.
And it's like
Believe it or not.
You know what?
And she's not like Amanda
If
Nunes UFC type
I'm
bitch
thinking,
either.
I'm
No.
thinking if I
I
was
thought
in
you were
that
gonna say,
position, I'm thinking,
and
like,
she's
what-
not even hot.
I'm thinking, if I was in that position, what would I do? Like shit, I'd carry a fucking gun around
Yeah.
or something.
Self-defense classes, a gun.
Shelby has made me scared to be a lady. Like I'm like, God
I'm glad
damn,
I did my job.
Yeah.
you did. If you wanted to put the fear in me, you
Yeah.
put the fear in me.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
I'm
I
changing.
want everyone to be carrying a gun.
I'm changing my opinion a little bit too. I think that if it scares you, which it makes sense that it would scare you,
Yeah.
but everything else is kind of trumps. Man should think about that first, and about how it is to be a girl and being scared as you can't control that it scares you. Like
Yeah.
even before you see what the guy looks, doesn't matter what the guy looks like, doesn't matter
Yeah.
anything. Just the fact that a guy is yelling at you, your
Yeah.
first feeling is fear, which sucks.
Yeah.
And I'm all about, and some dudes are like this, and I know they could be annoying. It's like some dudes are like the fixer, like,
Yeah.
well, what fixes the issue? carry a
Nothing.
gun around.
Yeah.
And it may sound dumb, but it's also like, no, it's a legitimate thing. Some people
The
do
next
carry
guy
guns
that cat
around.
calls me is getting popped.
Have you thought of wearing like headphones, noise canceling headphones, or
Yeah, I should
plug
be
your
less
ears?
aware of my surroundings.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
would
yeah.
make me safer.
Just walk around like
You
this.
don't, but
Yeah.
see,
Walk around.
you do, you
No,
wouldn't,
no, no, no,
Yeah.
no.
but you wouldn't even have to
La,
cap
la.
anybody. If a dude cat called you and you just showed your gun, he'd be like, "Fuck," and you know what? He'd be like,
Nice what?
And
Nice
you-
what?
and you know what, Shelby? He probably would never do it again, at least
Well,
for a while.
He probably won't do it again either. Because what a
The
chance.
only
It's a big
thing
city.
about
We
it's
gotta be. This is what I'm saying. Like, what
but
did I
in
say-
Houston, I feel like he's just as likely to pull out a gun too.
What did I say earlier about people going on strike? You know why that's awesome? You know why that's why that's like respectable? Like, I respect people that go on strike. McDonald's, whatever it is, they're fucking standing up against the shit that's oppressing them. They're like, "Fuck you, we're doing something about it." And I
Yeah.
think if you're living in a fear,
Yeah.
do something about it, and then fucking everybody else can fuck off. But if nothing's done, then
Okay, now
horrible things
okay.
might happen.
So actions like, you know what, Shelby, maybe a gun, I mean,
Yeah.
just not because you're gonna shoot somebody, but because when they do say something, like, ooh, this motherfucker has no idea.
You don't want no smoke.
Yeah. So then at least your
Yeah.
first emotion that you can't help but feel might not be fear anymore, but now it's like a little
I
bit-
wish a motherfucker
Yeah.
would.
it could
Yeah.
be just a little. I mean, because
Yeah.
I know what it feels like to be scared, and it sucks. It's like
It's
Yeah.
awful.
yeah, it's like a dark. It hurts almost.
Yeah.
It's like it hurts your chest to like,
Yeah.
ooh, fear. It sucks. But if you had a gun on you, the first thing you felt, it might be fear the first few times, but then you start to get used to like, oh, this motherfucker. It would almost be like you might get adrenaline out of it, and adrenaline rules.
I deal
get a gun.
I deal with really bad anxiety, like real
Yeah.
bad anxiety. I don't talk about it all the time. And there's
Thank
not
God.
there's not really I deal real I deal with
Sorry.
I deal with real bad anxiety with like now it's like driving and stuff like that. There's not really anything I can do about it. I have to control myself if
At
I'm
this
going to drive a
point,
car.
I picked you
You
up
could
so
get
much
a
that I'm
gun.
dealing with your anxiety too. So
Now
mean,
I can't. Now for this situation, I can't buy a gun that wouldn't do shit for me.
Just kill yourself.
But if my fucking
Right.
if and I thought I was being mean, 'cause you got it right there on recording. Shelby can't control herself, so now I can say whatever I
She's
want.
just giving mutual advice. That's the shit that she thinks about. So
She's
you know,
like-
it's like
Yeah.
suicide is a daily thought, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
No,
pound
but-
it. Give me a pound.
Let's talk about this.
Suicide?
If my fear was men hurting me, I would totally carry a gun. With driving, it's not. I guess I can. Like you said, I could shoot myself.
You could wear a helmet.
I could totally shoot myself. Oh no, that's not gonna do anything because it's not gonna. The fear is not my safety of the crashing. The fear is eternal. It's like a
Right. No, yeah.
Yeah.
My mom has anxiety like that, and
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
there's no reason, there's no logic, there's
Yeah.
none of. It's just a debilitating, for whatever reason,
Intrusive
like a
thought.
intrusive doubt, and just it's a distraction. And I completely so I don't ever like say, what the fuck, Albert, why don't you just deal with it and drive, motherfucker. I just understand, because I also have anxiety too. It's usually like I had it a lot worse before stand-up. Now I'm feeling myself, but before stand-up, man, I would go to a party and I would see who's there, and one person that I would turn around and just go
Yeah.
home because one person was there that made me feel uncomfortable.
I can adjust where I work because I do defensive driving, so I can basically like put myself wherever I want.
Yeah.
And so I recently had to like change all my classes to be closer to where I live, so I wouldn't have to drive very far.
Yeah.
So like,
Don't touch the desk too much. It moves everything.
oh shit. Okay, so so there I am adjusting things
Yeah.
so I can go through life happier. And I think like someone like me, if I hear someone say something like what you were saying
Yeah.
earlier, my first thing is like, well, how do you fix that issue? Like I think if I had a legitimate fear of men, a gun would be the first fucking thing,
I'm
It's
gonna buy
just
a gun.
It's just a big investment because I don't know how to shoot it. So if I got a gun, I would also have to take classes or something
Yeah,
to
go-
learn
yeah,
how
You
to
don't
shoot
have
shooting
to
it.
take classes. You don't have to go to a shooting range either. You can just fucking
Well,
shoot shit
the
in
good
back.
thing the good thing is if a guy's right next to you,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you won't miss.
Okay, let's all get guns, and we're gonna go somewhere, and we're gonna shoot them at like a tree or something.
Yeah, take a vlog.
You know, I mean, you really have to pay for shooting lessons. How hard is it? I've played Time Cop at the mall. You know, it's a fucking you pull the trigger. How fucking hard is you? What the fuck? You learn how to shoot it? What?
Well, it's like the loading it and shit that I don't get. I don't know anything about guns.
Well, I think that would be fun if we got a gun for the show.
And just put it in the middle of the table during the podcast. Let's raise the stakes a little bit.
Yeah, we'll put a gun in
I've had a gun before, and my dad thought I was gonna kill myself with it, and I was like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna kill myself with this.
Yeah.
He tried to take it away from me.
Yeah.
'Cause I was a security guard at one point. I had a gun.
Yeah, I feel like, I had depression in high school, and I feel like if I did get a gun, my dad would, that would also be his concern. He'd be like, so I wouldn't probably tell him about it, except if he'd have to start listening to my podcast to know.
Yeah.
And see
No,
the video.
my parents don't have guns because all of us have mental illnesses.
Yeah.
They were like, yeah, we don't have a gun because of this kid, and maybe also that kid. We're not sure about him.
You know, I just got a knife yesterday, and I cut myself with it.
Damn.
Because I was playing with it so much. Because I felt fucking...
Macho.
Like flipping it out and shit.
Yeah.
It feels good to flip it out
Yeah.
and be like... And I'm starting to think if I did get a gun, I'll play with it too much.
Yeah.
But I just hope that I'm live streaming if I do accidentally shoot myself.
Yeah. Or at least, like, just shoot your dick off or something funny.
Yeah. That'd be really funny.
Yeah.
We should get one gun, and then we do Russian roulette
Ooh,
on the podcast.
I hope I win.
And then the one who survives, they upload it. And people will listen.
Yeah, this is the kind of conversation you get when you talk about these issues.
Yeah.
When you're not talking to a dude that's like scared to speak his mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every guy is either gonna say this or say nothing. Like there is no like, or he'll be like, yeah, whatever you say. You know,
Yeah.
like I don't want to
Right.
I don't fucking say anything. I'm scared.
Yeah.
Like anyone that's gonna
Oh, yeah.
like, you know, it's a good conversation to have.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, obviously, I'm just kidding. I don't want to do Russian roulette for the show. I
And
think...
obviously, I'm just kidding. Like, don't buy a gun.
Wait. Well, I mean, I've been thinking
No,
about
it's a
getting
suggestion
gun.
I get a lot. A lot
And
of people
I
tell me to get a
will
gun.
definitely kill myself.
Yeah.
One of my
Dope.
ex-girlfriend had a gun
No.
here for
Yeah.
the whole time we were dating.
She had a gun
Yeah.
for what?
Because she was thick.
But she had it.
For whatever. For what I'm talking about, like to protect herself.
I think her dad gave it to her. Yeah, for protection. And I think that we were fighting a lot, and I think she said something weird about suicide,
Yeah.
and then she sent it back to her dad after saying that because it made me feel more comfortable.
Yeah.
Because if you're talking about using it on yourself, maybe you don't need it. Maybe that's
Yeah.
not. It's maybe you're safer without it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I haven't had suicidal thoughts in weeks.
Hell yeah,
No.
dude.
No, for real, like not even.
Yeah.
No, been a while. Been a while since I ever thought about suicide.
Oh yeah, no, I've definitely thought about it.
Not to brag,
but you know what stops me from you know this right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Not men, not women. This right here.
Truly berry
Not-
punch.
Not
You know what? It's
not
truly.
people.
It's truly.
You put your trust in people, you will get fucked. But if you put your trust in this,
Yeah. Last episode, Albert
you
said.
will be
This guy loves aluminum cans.
all right. You're gonna be all right.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, man.
I hate my mom. I hate my dad. But this,
That's your god.
and I definitely don't trust people
Oh no.
for sure.
Hell yeah.
Not on the level that like Shelby's on, but
Oh,
but,
yeah,
but,
no.
but
I don't trust neither of y'all.
Shelby's worried
I have
about-
an escape plan right
Shelby
now.
is exactly. She does.
This-
She's like thinking, what
I'm
if
just
they right
realizing-
now if they think about like grabbing me?
Yeah.
I'm realizing
And
how
I'm like,
how
and it makes me feel bad. I'm like,
Yeah.
shit.
I'm realizing how claustrophobic the setup is
But
right now.
Oh, it's
this
fine.
right here solves everything. It just solves everything.
But I seen Joby. I saw you. I call you Joby all of a sudden. You know?
Joby.
Next.
Got that jello body.
Hey, but I've seen you. You hopped over that couch
Yeah, I'm
arm
nimble.
before. Yeah, I know you can get out of here.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I believe in you.
I seen you jump that couch, hopping like a fence.
So lately, I've been having a lot of dreams about having kids, and I don't love them in them.
You don't
And
love the kids.
I don't. I dreamt I had twins, and I was breastfeeding both of them, and I was like, I hate this more than anything.
Oh my god.
What does that mean?
I think it means you're not ready for kids.
Yeah, but it's been like 3 dreams in the past week.
Yeah, you're
No,
definitely.
I think the opposite. I think she wants kids like subconsciously.
Oh,
And you're
no.
just scared.
Can you imagine how mad you would be if you had triplets? God only gave you 2 hands.
right.
Oh my
2 titties too.
god.
And they charge you for each baby you have.
But you get a lot of money in your taxes back. I know
That's
that.
true. You do have 3
can,
dependents.
I can say that right now. Someone
Yeah.
that just about to get their taxes back.
Gang, gang.
Congrats, bro.
The person that does my taxes was like, "You didn't tell me you had a kid." I was like, "Oh shit, yeah, I have a son. I forgot. I'm like a new
Jeez,
dad."
that's the first thing. To
and
tell
and
her.
then she goes, she was basically like, "You're a dumbass.
Oh,
You're about to get
Yeah.
a lot of money back, and you almost didn't."
Yeah.
Yeah,
because you didn't tell me that. So
Thank God you didn't pull out.
but that's like the
Hell
first
yeah.
thing that they ask on your W-2 is if you have how many dependents you have.
I almost said that I didn't have nothing.
You're like,
And
he
I'm a
pulls his
stupid
weight.
ass. I'm a dumbass. See, I have no shame in that. I'll say, let's say I'm a stupid, dumb motherfucker.
No,
I don't give
See,
a fuck.
what you are is you're an idiot
Savant.
savant. Because
Um,
I think you're a genius, man.
if you have a kid, I guarantee you'll love the fuck out of it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Wait, you know what idiot savant means, right?
Yeah, it's like good and bad.
His answer to that alone proves because it was wrong, but it's funny.
And you basically described my whole life. My whole life has been good and bad.
Yo, but
Like every day is like either insanely awesome or horribly bad. That's
Right.
like my day-to-day life, you know.
listen, you dumb piece of shit. Can you please stop touching the table?
I barely touched it that time.
Dude, no, but what I'm trying
Dude,
to
I'm
say.
so
no,
drunk.
No. I'm kidding. You know I'm kidding.
Oh, okay.
No,
No, I don't know. Did I fuck
I
shit
thought
up?
it would be funny to be mean in that
Oh,
moment
okay.
because you were being vulnerable.
yeah,
And when you show vulnerability, I think it's funny to
to go for your jugular.
You're fucking one of my emotions. Speaking of that, Antonio,
yeah,
can I get
I got green.
Can you hook
I
a brother?
got a green one.
Oh, you got
No, I love you, bro. You know.
I love you too.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
are you talking about?
That- I made a post recently that was trying to say
fuck.
like I'm mean to my family, I'm mean to my friends and family, in those vulnerable moments because that's what makes it funny to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that it's like you're sharing and you're being vulnerable to now be mean now
Yeah.
because it's like
You're right.
it's like fucking if someone like
Betrayal.
shows you their throat and you like put your hand on it like you're gonna choke them but you don't hurt them because there's trust, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's trust there, and if there wasn't trust then you wouldn't say it because you're like, oh, I don't know if he's gonna take it, now we're not gonna be friends. It's like no. But when the way that you described idiot savant when I brought it up, that is exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly enough to be your authentic you, which is hilarious, and like there's like Albert isms like that wouldn't be possible if you were more normal and insofar as like
The minutes are going up.
the minutes are going up. Remember? Yeah. The minutes are going up was the funniest fucking thing that's happened to me this year. And
Shit killed me when I heard about it, dude.
that's my dumb. That's the dumb Albert right there. Like the dumb Albert who is confused. I'm
no, but
Yeah.
you are it's selective. Your brain's selective.
Yeah.
It's not that you
Or
are
stupid.
Yeah, you're not stupid. It's selective. Your brain only cares about what it really wants to care about,
That's yeah.
and the things that you don't want to care about, you don't know, just so that your brain probably has more time to do the other things that it wants to do. It's like a spoiled bitch, your brain.
Yeah.
Like it thinks it doesn't need to know common sense, basic things that other people. Your brain is constantly like, I'm too good to know this. I'm too good for this.
No, there's a little bit of that, but I honestly was. But just so you know, like that moment in time where you pulled over on the side of the road, I legitimately was like, I felt a little bit bad because I knew you had been driving the whole time, and I was like, no, I can drive. I was like telling myself, no, I can keep driving, but I knew that the way that the roads were like with
it was not like very clear.
It's all confusing, and then so
like I pulled over
exits
at like
and shit.
at like the worst possible. It was like the aorta of a fucking bunch of tubes. Fucking
aorta pull over somewhere else.
Yeah.
Antonio's like, I like how Antonio's way of like healing himself was like, let me get a fucking Whataburger meal, and that's gonna wake me up.
Oh, it did not help at all.
Yeah,
No.
I was gonna say.
You know what'll energize me? A full belly.
And remember that Whataburger was damn near closed. Like you ordered that meal, and they were like, "All right, give us a minute."
It took 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Oh,
I had to
fuck.
get up.
I fell asleep in the driver's seat.
He fucking fell asleep waiting for that shit. He eats his shit. Of course, it's gonna put him to sleep. But I legitimately was like, honestly, if things would have been different and
Dude, we got home. It was perfect.
and it would have, and if I would have been going the right way,
Yeah,
I think I would have driven
probably. Yeah.
to the
No, but I have
to the end point.
I have a bad temper. I do have a bad temper.
Yeah.
I got so mad at when he said the minutes are going up.
Yeah. It woke you up.
It woke my ass up. I was
No, Antonio, I'm telling you, like I knew that you were mad. I did. I knew that you were fucking mad, and I felt legitimately bad about it. I felt very insecure about it.
But I hope that it took like 5 minutes before I started laughing about it. Right. As soon as I started, it took like 5 minutes of driving where I was like, bro, that shit was so fucking funny. And I even told you, I'm like, I'm awake now because I was so mad. But like, it was not, the thing is, I get, the mad I get, it's always someone who has some type of, like I have a friend who has autism, and I got so mad at him for something he said because I didn't know he had autism.
Yeah.
And then I learned he had autism, and I felt so bad.
Yeah.
And like called him, and we had a heart-to-heart about that time that I was a dick.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know. And with you, I didn't know that you have anxiety about driving. I didn't know until we talked about it.
But I also was just being dumb because I literally, you remember I asked you before I got in the car, I'm like, so we're going this way. And you were like, I don't fucking know. You told me that. You were like, I don't fucking know.
Well, that's true because I don't know anything without my
weird.
GPS. No, because you had a GPS. So to me, I think I was like, you have a GPS. I think that's what I said. I was just basically like, you have a GPS.
But my GPS is fucked up. It really is. Like, it is fucked up.
Yeah, you have one of those iPhones, right? You have an iPhone? And it's still like round on the corners.
Oh no.
So only the top part
it's like
is
an iPhone
correct,
3
but the
GS
bottom
or some
part
They're
is
child safe.
incorrect. Well, so like only the top part makes sense. The bottom part doesn't on my Google Maps.
Yeah.
So that's why, and I knew that. That's why I asked you, hey, before I get on my shit, we're going this way, right? And you were, and he goes, I don't know. As soon as you said I don't know, I was like, fuck.
Is this the same iPhone?
I'm probably gonna be going the wrong way then.
Do you have the same iPhone right now that you had that day?
Yeah.
Can you grab it quick and see? Let's see what it is. It's
See them corners.
Yeah. I want to see the corners. Yeah, let's do it. Is it got round corners? See, it's got round corners and it's an iPhone. I mean, no. Now, wait, are you trying to see what kind of iPhone it is? Or what? Am I looking at a big booty bitch? What are you doing?
Marissa's
BBLs.
text. Okay, hold on. Let's go to Google Maps, right?
Brazilian butt lift?
Yeah.
So put here. Fuck with it. Fuck with Google Maps on my phone.
No, I don't even have to, but I will.
Go like I'm telling you right now, this is what it does. I used to be able to look at my like the thing would interline with the top thing. It doesn't. The top thing is what I have to look at to know what to do. The fucking line car thing is off.
Oh, really?
It does not connect.
Yeah.
It's an SE.
Holy shit!
Wait, you got a phone call. The thing is, it's not a podcast unless Albert gets a phone call, and
Marissa.
But dude, she loves you, bro. I got nobody calling my ass. Chelby is in a relationship. Nobody calling her.
Let me get this.
We don't talk on the phone.
No, you talk enough in person.
Yeah.
But
even though I told him I ate cat food before,
you still talk.
Yeah.
That's dope.
He did get kind of mad that one time at Jive when I ate a dog treat for $12.
I love the amount.
Yeah, no, because there's someone else there trying to get to eat it, and they were like upping the money, and I was like, I have competitive pricing. You know what?
You're like O'Reilly's.
Yeah.
You match.
Yeah, I was like, I'll price match. What you gonna pay me to eat this dog treat? And they're like, we'll give you $11.50, and I was like $12, and they're like, okay.
Wait, but why are they saying $11.50?
I don't know. It was Cash Apped anyways. Like, it would have been so easy to just round it. So
right.
Yeah, so I ate it. And then it was like I didn't know Cade was there yet, so I was just living my best life. Unburdened.
He shows up. You got a mouthful of dog treat.
He showed up, and and I was eating it, and then afterwards I got tacos, so I was eating the tacos after. It was my appetizer.
Yeah.
And he was like, why'd you eat the dog treat? And I was like, I got 12. He's like, $12. I know, it's not a lot. He's like, that's not enough to eat a dog treat.
I would eat dog treats for $12 an hour.
Yeah.
No, not $12 an hour. That's too many dog treats. No.
I was gonna say, what's your dog treat per hour speed?
Yeah, no.
It took me a little bit to get it down. It wasn't good. It had this
good.
Artificial bacon flavoring. Mm-hmm. It was not good.
I've eaten dog treats too.
Yeah. Best dog food, definitely Blue Buffalo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to hell yeah.
The Purina, the soft stuff, it comes in a can. It looks like...
I've never tried wet dog food.
Yeah, no, I've only tried wet dog food.
Oh, you've never tried...
Dry kibble? No.
I've never eaten dry kibble, but I've eaten the milk bone treats.
No, so I've had those. They're not great. They're bland. They're all really bland. But the wet dog foods I've had... The Blue Buffalo is the best one.
You're so sincere right now. Hey, this is what we gotta do. No,
y'all don't give a fuck what your dogs are eating. You gotta fucking...
Let's do a dog food review.
Dog food review. Blue Buffalo.
Yo, that would be hilarious. We do a YouTube channel, and it's just you eating dog food.
I would do it.
You're reviewing the best and worst dog foods. Okay.
But yeah, Blue Buffalo, pretty good. A little bit bland, but not a bad texture to it.
We're gonna start a new channel where she's gonna eat dog food and review it.
Let's do it.
She's gonna do it.
But the Purina.
We gotta eat with her. Should we all eat it? No. Yes.
Can y'all?
And
Can y'all stomach
with
it?
a gun on the table.
No, what you should
do. You're like, yo, Antonio is a bad influence on these motherfuckers. He's got them eating dog food and they buying guns.
Do a blind taste test, but with me with the dog food, and see if I can pick out which
Just
one
take
is
your glasses
which.
off.
That's true. Nah, the cans are different colors because the Blue Buffalo one is blue. The Purina one I had is in a red can, which is okay, but it's even blander than the Blue Buffalo.
Yeah.
And like I didn't like the texture; it was more slimy.
Yeah.
Than the other one. So if you're gonna eat dog food, go for the Blue Buffalo.
Blue Buffalo. Yeah.
It's expensive.
It's expensive?
It's the most expensive one I've seen. I mean, there's other ones. There's like the science diet shit, but like my dog wasn't getting that. I don't even have a dog.
Oh, that dog that you didn't even like?
Yeah, the one that I gave to somebody else because he kept pissing on stuff.
Did you get to give it back again?
Yeah, no, we just had him for a day, and then he pissed on the couch and my roommate's bed and on me, and then the guy came back into town, and we were like, please take him. So, he's back there now.
We gotta think. What do you think about this, Albert? The dog pissing everywhere. Thanks for contributing to the conversation.
And I thought about putting a diaper on him, but he just tears things up.
Yeah.
Like, I would leave him in my bathroom, and he would tear up the roll of toilet paper.
Did you start thinking about like maybe it's okay to
Killing
put
him?
down?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was...
So you gotta tell a dog to kill itself.
Yeah.
That's the
I
thing.
gave the dog a gun. I was like, look.
Well,
Yeah.
you know what to do.
I'm not gonna say do it.
I
No,
gave
I
him,
had a- no, we
I
had-
gave him a gun and a copy of Old Yeller and told him to think about it.
We had a cat, and it was pissing on things, and
Cat
and,
piss is worse.
and
too.
Manville. And so, in order to be able to like live back at Manville, I was like, we had to get rid of this cat that we took over there, and so we took the cat to Houston, and the plan was to train it to live outside, and the cat just escaped, and is now hiding under a someone's shed.
Yeah.
So yeah,
One time,
animals are crazy.
me and my boyfriend at the time, his friend had a cat that he didn't want. It was like kind of an outside cat, but they had been taking care of it, and they were like, "Yeah, we're not gonna keep it. Do you want it?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm dating this bitch that loves cats," and he was like, "Hey, we're gonna get this cat, and then we'll keep it at my place." I was like, "Cool." So we go pick up the cat, and then we open the door to the car when we get home, and it just ran into the woods, and we never saw it again. And so I named him Schrodinger because I don't know what the fuck happened.
You name a cat after it runs away, and then you never see it again.
Yeah.
It's been named post-mortem, basically.
Yeah.
But, you
It
know,
could be alive. It could be the top of the food chain right now.
hey, could be running the forest.
Yeah. It was a cute cat,
Yeah.
which I think gets you far in the forest.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Cat calling.
Cat needs a gun.
Dude, it ran so fast, it hated me.
It's got that cheetah blood.
A 20-minute car ride is all that cat needed to decide it was not cool with me.
Yeah. Did you take it personally a little bit?
A little bit. But it's all right. This is cool.
I feel like you guys know that it's been an hour because it just hit an hour, and you guys
Did
are
it?
looking at me like, you know what? Yeah. But we could be done.
Yeah, I gotta go.
The vibe says we're done. But that was fun, y'all. Thanks for coming. And this has been Can't Stop, Should Stop. Shelby's back because I'm not a little bitch. And
Is
I was
that why?
kind of being a little bit of a drama queen. But yeah, check out my story with Joe on his podcast. It's been a minute. I talk about my Houston comedy scene life right now. But
Yeah.
Albert, where can people find you?
Albert DeLeon live.
Hell yeah, he's got some of the best memes in Manville, Texas. Represent.
Yeah.
Shelby, where you at?
Denny's usually. At Chelby, CHELBY, Morgan, Instagram. That's about all I got.
Someone's gonna follow at Denny's usually.
By the way, I fucking love Denny's.
Me too. People hate on Denny's.
No, Denny's is one
Theo
of the
Vaughn specifically.
best
but
places on
Yeah,
earth.
he does.
It's
Denny's
a
is good.
beautiful place to be at.
I'm Antonio. This is my podcast, so fuck me, man. Instagram. You know,
Find me
follow
on,
them. Follow them.
on Instagram at fuck me.
I don't think you can have swear words, but if me with PH,
Yeah.
I might change my Instagram. I'm not Pac Capone, but thank y'all. Peace out.
Bye.